It was one of the most horrifying arrests from the summer of 2020. In Aurora, Colorado, police forced Brittany Gilliam and her family out of their car at gunpoint. 4 children between the ages of 6 and 17 were ordered to lie in the hot concrete face down. 2 of the kids were placed in handcuffs.
Them kids are not okay. They're never going to be okay. That is a traumatic experience. Would your kids be okay after that?
Police thought the vehicle was stolen. Eventually, they realized the plate number match was from a different state, and the stolen vehicle was a motorcycle, not an SUV. The Aurora police chief lashed out at her own officers.
We have to react to the human element in this, and the fact that these kids were traumatized and crying and calling for their mother. We should have stopped that call and done something differently.
The lead officer in this incident was Darian Dasco. He was suspended for a week and demoted, but he has now filed the necessary paperwork to run for public office, and he is officially a Republican candidate for Los Animas County Sheriff. That's right, the Colorado cop who showed such awful judgment thinks he is best qualified to be a sheriff in a county with 14,000 people. Hello everybody, I'm David Shuster, and thanks for joining us. Darian Dasco is not taking questions from the media, but his effort to run for political office is reopening a lot of wounds. You see, when this incident happened in the summer of 2020, the controversy involved not just Dasco's lack of judgment, but also his particularly aggressive and cold-hearted actions. When he and the other white cops removed Brittany Gilliam, her 6-year-old daughter, a 17-year-old sister, and 2 nieces from the car, Gilliam pleaded with Dasco to let her prove she owned the vehicle. But as the kids wailed on the pavement, Dasco ignored her. In January of 2021, a county district attorney's office declined to bring criminal charges against Dasco, writing that although no one in the car had committed any crimes or done anything to justify being removed at gunpoint, there was not enough evidence to prove Dasco, quote, unlawfully, intentionally, knowingly, or negligently violated any laws. Still, Brittany Gilliam and her family say they will never forget his behavior, and they're mortified he would even consider running for office. Quote, I don't think he's qualified. I just know that he traumatized me and 4 kids. I can only go based off of that. Gilliam has a pending lawsuit against Dasco and the other officers and says her young family members have not recovered. Quote, I have seen a shift and change in all of them that lets me know they have a lot to deal with. Dasco was born and raised in Los Animas County in southern Colorado and made headlines as a deputy there for capturing a Texas man who had allegedly abducted 2 girls. Dasco then joined the Aurora Police Department. But the encounter with Gilliam and her family isn't his only blemish in Aurora. According to federal court records, his conduct, along with other Aurora officers, caused a $300,000 settlement between the city and a black man who was pulled over twice for routine traffic stops that turned into unlawful searches. The election for Los Animas County Sheriff will take place in July of 2022. Dasco's competitor is the current sheriff, Derek Navarrete, who took over the 30-man office in 2019. Navarrete said he did not want to address any issues regarding Dasco's campaign. However, Sheriff Navarrete probably doesn't need to. Dasco's conduct and connection to this is going to be hard to forget. Would Darian Dasco have treated a white family this way? Well, the residents of Los Animas, Colorado look past Dasco's awful judgment in Aurora. For what it's worth, Los Animas County is solidly Republican and went for Donald Trump.